Guys, I'm Lashonda, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, dolls. Today I am so excited because I think this is my first video since I've hit 1K. I know, right? I've been doing this, like I said, for about 4 months. So I'm excited to finally reach that 1,000 mark. I really want to grow and go further and further. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway today for my 1K following. I'm going to be giving away this beautiful palette here. This palette is by Kat Von D. I bought this palette probably about a year or so ago, and I promise you I've literally used this thing like 2 times. So the palette is used, but very lightly used. This is what it looks like on the inside. Like I said, these things has probably never been used. Like it only some swatches. I've probably used it, like I said, literally like 2 times. So I wanted to give it away since I have millions of eyeshadow palettes. I don't need it. I'm always buying more. So I thought, what better way to give back than to let some lucky winner out there win this beautiful palette by Kat Von D. Not only will you be receiving this palette, but you also will be receiving this little goodie cosmetics box that I have put together for one lucky winner, along with a whole bunch of little things that I got to go inside of it. I'll just pack it all when I get ready to ship. So if you want to enter in a chance at winning these goodies from me for my 1K giveaway, then please stay tuned towards the end of the video to find out how to enter to win. But today's video is going to be on brows do's and don'ts. I have been seeing a lot of brows that I'm like, girl, don't. So I'm going to be showing you guys the correct way on how I feel in my brows. So if you want to see how I feel in my brows the correct way, please stick around and just continue to watch. Be sure to tweeze or either clean up your brows with a razor before application. First things first, picking the right shade. This pencil is from BH Cosmetics and it is a tad bit too dark for me. I'm going to go ahead and draw in my brows with this pencil. See here where I have curved it in. You never want to curve in your brows too far because it doesn't leave much eyeshadow room for you. And never overdraw your eyebrows either, ladies. Like here, I've overdrawn my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shade in my brows. And notice that this is way too harsh. You never want to box it in like this. This is a no-no. Using my NYX Cosmetics micro brow pencil in the shade Espresso, I'm going to go ahead and brush my brows in a upward motion, and then after that I'm going to lightly feather in my brows, not really drawing a line. I'm not going to start from the beginning. I'm going to push back just a pinch, and I'm going to light strokes lightly feather in your brows for a more natural look. You don't really want that harsh line, so I never really draw a line underneath. I just lightly feather in my brows. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the top of my brows, and notice that I'm not overdrawing my brows. I'm staying right on the line of my natural brow, and I'm going to do light strokes and lightly feather that in and lightly shade in sparse areas in the front. I'm just going to draw a little upward motion hairs here to make it look more hair-like and more natural in the front. Notice right here, my brow, the corner of my eye, and the tip of my nose all line up. This is where your brow should stop. Here, it's almost in the center of my nose, too far in. This one is perfect. And for the big no-no, cleaning your brows up with a shade that's 2 to 3 shades lighter than your normal skin tone is definitely a big no-no. Here I'm going to be using a shade that's about 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone to clean my brows up. And you will see here, this is way too light. Also, never use your concealer that you use to clean up underneath your brow on top of your brow. This is going to leave a ghost-like halo around your brows that you don't want. And also you see here where I have curved my brow in way too far. That's not going to leave me any eyeshadow room at all, ladies. And again, boxing in that front brow, ladies, this is a big no-no. And like I said, using shades that's too light for your skin tone makes it very, very hard for you to blend in and disguise the concealer. Here, this is a freaking mess. See this brow halo? Who wants to walk around with a halo around their brows like this? Absolutely not, ladies. Now for the correct brow, using a shade that's closest to your skin tone. This is MAC's NC45. I'm going to do light strokes underneath my brows, and notice that I'm using less concealer as possible. Remember, less is always best, and it makes it easy for cleanup. Now look how effortless the cleanup process was. Isn't that much more pleasant? And also notice that by drawing my tail in an outward motion, I didn't close off my eye. This makes it more easy and more room for you to do eyeshadows with. Now I'm going to use my foundation on the top, only using a small piece size. Like I said, less is always best. I'm going to use this because it makes it more easier to blend in my foundation with my foundation that I've already or I'm going to apply later. Cleanup process so easy, I can just use my finger to blend the foundation right into my skin. See the difference, ladies? Now you can stop here, or you can take it a step further by filling in your sparse areas with a brow powder. I'm going to use BH Cosmetics Brow Trio, and I'm going to fill in my Don't Brow. Notice that I'm applying way too much product. You only want to use light strokes with as less product as possible. Just disastrous. Now for the correct way to do it, I'm going to do light strokes, ladies, with the brush. I'm going to apply as less product as possible, only filling in little holes that I see to give me a more fuller brow appearance. See how much better that looks, dolls? Now, if you're going to use a brow sealer, make sure you use one that has no color or very lightly tinted. I'm going to be using this model in a bottle just to apply a little bit, not much, very light-handed, and then I'll brush in the little hairs with the little spoolie brush. Now for the Don't Brow, notice that I'm applying way too much product. If you apply too much product, it's going to leave a shiny cast, and you don't want that. You want the brows to look as natural as possible. That's it for our brow do's and don'ts, ladies. I hope you found this video helpful and can apply some of these steps to your everyday brow routine. And that's it for our brow tutorial. I hope you guys found this brow video very helpful, and I don't want to see any of you ladies out there doing any of those brows don'ts. So if you guys found this video helpful, please don't forget to thumbs it up. And if you guys would like to enter in a chance to win my eyeshadow giveaway, my 1K eyeshadow giveaway, might I say, then all you have to do is follow me on all of my social networks. Be sure to please subscribe while you're here. Click that little subscribe button. Also follow me on Instagram at Miss_Rupert. I will be sure to list it here. Follow me on Snapchat as well, so you never miss any of my little mini tutorials. And on my Instagram, I want you guys to click under the photo of the 1K giveaway. You'll know it when you see it. Click under it, and in the comment section below, I would like for you to write I follow you, and also come here on my YouTube channel, and in the comment section below, click I follow you. You don't have to do it on Snapchat because you know those things leave in about 24 hours, and I am going to be picking a winner in about 3 days. So if you hear from me, you know you won. If you don't, you know you didn't. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more giveaways. Hopefully I can continue to grow my channel, and every time we hit a mark, of course there will be a giveaway. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found the video helpful, thumbs it up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch everyone in my next video. Bye, dolls.